Alright, so I just wanted to preface this by saying that no, I have not been in a relationship with a minor. Just thought I might want to put that out there. I mean, first of all, I've never actually been the kind of person to, like, be in an online relationship. I'm just not, like, interested in that. And I mean, even if I was to, like, quote-quote flirt with somebody online, that, if, like, for me, anyone who actually knows me knows that that's, like, the ultimate friend-zoning thing. Like, if I'm actually flirting with you online, that is the ultimate friend zone, basically, so. But that has not stopped people. Surprisingly, that has not stopped people. My ultimate riz just seems to expand beyond my own control, and people tend to get crushes on me even whenever I don't want it, so. I'm just here to tell you guys some stories of times that I was catfished by minors. Just because I thought I'd make for an interesting video, let's be honest. Alright, so the first one I might want to get into a little bit of backstory. So, once upon a time, I was actually somewhat popular, like nothing like super big, but I was like popular enough that like a few hundred people knew my name, like a few hundred people, you know. I was kind of popular in this area, and I was on these Discord servers. I was kind of like some sort of a director for some animated projects and stuff, and they were like, there were a lot of people that I was really shy back then, alright? Like, I was 16 or so I was really shy. I just hated my voice and everything, so anytime I ever shared my voice with anyone, it was like with a very select few people. So that means like the few times whenever I actually like talked, like I got a ton of people that were just like, ooh, you wanna be my girlfriend, your voice is so nice, your voice is so lovely, you're so like Rizzy and all that stuff, and I'm just like, ew, what the heck, get away from me. And then thankfully I had like online friends who would like chase them away and stuff, but I guess that was my experience. Like, that was just my existence back then. I was like the shy person. Anyways, but I was still decent at getting along with people, you know, texting, you know, it's just fine. Anyways, so, but back then, there was this person who just, like, randomly showed interest in me, like, randomly would, like, talk to me and hang out. I barely knew this person, so, like, just letting you know, this was just, like, a stranger, basically, like, nowhere near as popular as I was at the time, and so, I was so shocked then when this person was just like, hey, I'm gonna dare you something. And I was like, I dare me, what is it? And he's like, I dare you to be my online GF for 3 days. And I was like, that's a big ordeal, bro. Like, I don't even know who you are, like, how old the heck you are. And I was like, sure, whatever. I mean, you're kind of brave, so sure. Like, I didn't take it seriously. I don't think he took it seriously. I think he did. Like, I would, like, judging by his mannerisms, I'd have to guess he was, like, 13 or something. So, like, I was 16, he was 13. We were both minors, both young. I can't get arrested for that, chat. I can't get arrested. But anyway, so basically the only thing that happened, like, I was not interested in this relationship. Like, it was just a dare. So, like, I'd get on his Minecraft world every now and then, and, like, there was this one time whenever I was, like, building a house, and then I was placing my bed, and he placed his bed right next to mine. I was like, ew, what the heck? And I moved my bed. that was kind of the closest that was kind of the most romantic it ever got between us. And so, yeah, the end of the 3 days happened, and then this dude is just like, actually, by 3 days, I meant the allotted amount of time it takes 3 days, like the hours within 3 days, need to all be spent going on dates. And I was like, nah, bro, nah, I'm getting out of this. So I blocked him. I made sure that it was like he was gone out of my life. Like, he joined the server I was in, and he started begging me, please come back, please be my girlfriend again. And I was like, no, you freak you. And so, luckily, I was kind of young on that server, and so I had a lot of guardian angels and all that stuff, and they were all just like, get away from her, get away, you creep. And so, yeah, they thankfully chased him off, but, I mean, judging by his mannerisms and, like, his mental maturity, like, I'd have to assume he was quite young, so that concludes my first story. But, though that is my first, that is unfortunately not the first time I was catfished by a minor. No, it was not, for once upon a time, I was 15. Yes, indeed I was, and I was known this is going back about a year or so, to my friends. Like, I back whenever I had this laptop, I wasn't quite as famous as I was at this one point. No, I was just starting out, and so I was on my laptop doing little animation things, and then I met other people who were also just on their laptop, and it was just 3 of us, and we decided to call ourselves the Laptop Gang. It was just me and 2 other people. One person was my age, the other person was 5 years younger than me. I have no idea why he was on Discord, but he was, and like no one was gonna block him or anything. He was a decent person. But yeah, so this person was but yeah, the person who was my age, like, he was chill. He was chill. Later came out as trans, so I should probably be saying she. But anyways, this ain't about him. This is about the little boy, 5 years younger than me, and he's just like, you know what? I think we've been friends for long enough. I think we should move up a little bit. I have a crush on you, and I think we should get together. And I'm just like, you're 10. You are 10, little boy. Get away from me. And so, yeah, I kind of just, like, I didn't block him or anything, but I was just like, I do not care. I do not freaking care. I am not gonna listen to you. I'm not gonna. Thankfully, he took it well. It wasn't like the other guy. He took it well. He was just like, I understand. And so we were just friends, chilling. And, I mean, that's kind of the end of the story. We were just friends for a while. And then eventually I lost my Discord account, and so he's gone forever. Alright, now this story is actually where it gets mighty spicy indeed. This is the actual. This is not clickbait. This video is not clickbait. I was actually catfished by a young man where, this story is a very long one, so I'm going to try to shorten it as much as possible. It spans 3 years. I met this gentleman, over an animation. We were both animators, and he was like, hey, let's be business partners. And I was like, sure. So we, like, worked as business partners for a while. He was primarily the animator. I was primarily the script writer for him, because, like, I write better than I animate, let's be honest. But, so, yeah, and so we were working together. We, with business partners, doing well. And, like, it was an iffy situation, he had these flaws, I had these flaws, we worked through them together. It was almost like an actual relationship, to the point where I felt like, hey, we might both have, like pretty severe flaws, let's be honest, especially him, but let's be honest, like, the fact that he stuck through it for 3 whole years, whereas all these other friends of mine were leaving and coming and going and all these kinds of things, and I'm just like, this guy is actually here, and he said, we're just chill. Like, it was a borderline, very manipulative relationship. But, I mean, it was kind of mutual, let's be honest. We were just being stupid little idiots. So, anyways, but I was fine. I was kind of like, oh, this person, he might actually be it. But then, he comes up to me, and he's like, hey, yo, flaunting all his problems, his alcohol and all that stuff, and he's like, hey, you know what? I think we should be a bit more of a couple. Now, this person had actually been, like, flirting with me for years, and I just didn't care. Because, I mean, I don't care. I genuinely don't want to date anyone online. But this guy had been at it for years, and so I was considering at least letting him try, shoot a shot, whatever. It takes about a year or something to actually become friend level with me. Like, that's how guarded I am. So imagine, like, it'd probably take 5 years to actually get to the point where you're finally able to be my boyfriend. Like, oh, it takes so long, bro. My gates are high, and they are hard to jump over. Anyway, so, yeah, this guy, he finally was like, you know what, I think we should get married. And I was like, that's a little bit out of nowhere. And he's like, you know what, I think we should move, not like move in together, but we should like we were on opposite sides of the world. So he was like, I think we should visit each other, and, like, get to hang out and all this kind of stuff. And I was like, I mean, sure, I'm not gonna tell you where I live right now, but it sounds like an interesting thing, maybe a few years away. And then finally, he was like, I have a secret for you, because, fun fact, we both shared a birthday. That was one reason we even bonded. So every birthday we'd be like, happy birthday, I thought he was 1 year younger than me all these years. But then finally, after all this time, my last birthday, so I guess it was almost like a year ago, Anyways, so the conversation of birthday was somehow up there. I have no idea how. And then he was just like, fun fact, I actually did not just turn, because I had just turned 21. And so I was like, yo, now you're 20 finally, let's go. And he was like, actually, I just turned 18. And I was like, so you're telling me I was having serious, actual, genuine, like, conversations of relationship stuff with a minor this whole time? You was flirting with me at, like, 15 years old? You knew I was 18, and you was flirting with me at 15? Like, I was genuinely upset, and he was trying to play it off, man, like, I just gotta let that sink in. I did not talk to him for like a good month or so. Even now, we still technically have like each other's contacts, but I just do not talk with that guy very much anymore. Like, the fact that he went years, just like, and I could have been in some actual problem. Like, I have, like obviously I have problems. I think we all have problems. I think the interesting thing about this other person I'm talking about is we actually share a lot of the problems, so it's almost like looking in a mirror in some cases, which has helped me as a person, because then seeing him, I'm like, oh, this is something I need to work on for myself, because you have the same thing. And so, but yeah, so it's just, like, but of all the problems I have never once, in my life, wanted to date somebody significantly younger than me. I've never been interested in that. And I mean, maybe it's just a woman thing to, like, want someone either your age or older. I mean, fair. That's kind of what I've been my whole life. Just, like, I don't want to date someone younger than me. But, yeah. I don't really have anything else to say for that. Just, wow. Quite wild. Those are some crazy stories. So, I guess in the comments, go ahead and feel free to share your stories, share your crazy times you were catfished by a minor. Come on, guys, let's all come out. Let's all come out together, man. It won't be so awkward if we do this together. So, anyways, hope you guys enjoyed. And, I don't know, I'll try to see if I can come up with any other crazy stories to tell. I have a lot of crazy stories in my life, so let's just see what happens. Anyways, see you later. Bye-bye! I forgot to say my name is, actually, you don't need to know my name, never mind.